Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you, good day. Welcome to the Sunday D&D stream where we have Cranky Pants taking control over again. Welcome, Cranky.
What's up?
And with us we also have, wait, do I have the right, nope, wait. There we go, now we got the right screen. We also have Caramel Cat that's with us.
Hi, everybody.
Playing, Percival.
Percival Light Magic.
We have Mystic Rin.
Hello.
Playing Calhoun, which you might remember from the Mercenary campaign.
Yes.
And
Also
Cerelia
Valheim,
returns.
Just playing Valheim.
Yes, I am here.
Playing,
and I was playing
I can't see that name. Just Geralda.
Geralda Finance.
That word.
That word.
Yeah, but Coco on,
So
on
stupid.
Twitch it still says Valheim.
It's still saying Valheim.
Hmm?
Where on D Live or Gilgamesh?
Twitch.
On Twitch. God damn it! I changed it on everywhere but Twitch.
Haha.
I am restreaming to far too many sites. I need to just
Yeah.
cut down. You know, the thing is, I actually cut down. I stopped streaming on Facebook and on Periscope. So I'm only restreaming on 3 sites now. Just-
Coco angrily complaining about something is the highlight of my day.
That's quite normal.
That and the weird noises I can make.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, guys, we should actually get back to the old Monday event soon, if possible.
It'll be fun.
You guys are the reason I see therapy. All right.
Good. It's working.
All right, and of course it's me, and you can see the picture in the lower left, drawn by Mr. Grin, playing Richter Kanta, which is also my Final
Yay!
Fantasy character. And it's pronounced Richter, not Richard. I misspelled it on purpose. It's Richter.
And you haven't changed your icon on Roll D20. So you just look like a, well, you.
Oh, well, you see my character right here.
Yeah, but
Quite honestly, I don't
not
know.
bottom.
I think I've been on Roll20 for well over a decade. I still don't know how to change that icon.
At the bottom, it says as.
Oh. There.
Even I can change it into that, Coco.
Even I was able to do that.
That's what you guys sound like. All right.
This was just a test of our faith.
There is no religion.
Sure about that?
I don't see any churches.
Well, I'll have to get working on that.
All right. There,
So I'll see you guys later.
yeah,
Bye.
okay, there goes all Caramel's furry money.
Yeah, it's a good cause.
It's a very good cause.
All right, so let me do the recap to catch everybody up because it's been a long time since we played this campaign.
Hmm.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
fill in here and there.
Okay, our intrepid adventurers met up in a tavern, where we were already put to work. Where the bartender or the owner of the bar asked us to clean out something that was going on in the basement. Turned out there was a mimic down there stealing all the ale. Took care of the mimic, came back and found out that the king of the kingdom, country, whatever, was looking for more adventurers for a very special task. It turns out that he has been turned into a squirrel.
Mhm.
And he wants us to hunt down the wizard that did it.
Mhm.
So we go to the last known location of where the wizard was. We went through the caves, fought some, I know there's some undead creatures, but I forget what it was before that. Was it gnolls?
Mhm.
So we took out some gnolls that were hired by this wizard. Found out that he was doing experiments on people, like implanting their bodies with things, turning them into undead monsters. Explored more through the cave systems. Ran into a very tall, what was she, a dwarf woman?
No, oh, you mean the shopkeeper?
Yeah, the shopkeeper.
No, she was in draconic.
Was she draconic?
creature.
Yep.
Okay, well, and it was very weird because the cave we were in was very volcanic, and when we went into her section of the cave, it was very foresty and bright. So Richter immediately did not trust her. Everybody else didn't really have as much sense and decided to, shop her wares and regretted it instantly.
Yeah.
I think at some point Percival lost his tongue, which was a boon to the rest of the party.
He had his mouth taken away.
Oh, right. And then I think it was G-Man here got a bag that had a whole bunch of weird gremlins in there.
Mhm.
And they each had a different personality. And I forget who's holding the bag. Somebody's holding the bag.
Me, Percival.
I want you to know I nerfed the bag and the stats roll you need to do. Because I realized they were a little bit too high for basically a made-up item and so. So yeah, I nerfed it a little bit.
And this is where my memory's getting a little bit fuzzy. Is I forgot what happened because we're out of the cave now. I think we got teleported out of the cave.
Yeah, we were following the wizard, and we weren't
Yeah.
in there close enough into the portal, and
That's
then we
right.
lost him, and we ended up back in the shop.
That's right. He escaped through a portal. The portal was shrinking. We jumped through the portal to try to chase after him, and we ended up in the shop here. And then we talked to the shopkeeper, who knows a little bit about magic, explaining that the smaller the portal gets, the lower the distance you are teleported. So the wizard got teleported much further away from us. And that is where we were left off. We don't know where the wizard is. We just know he's not here.
Well, I need to say this
Interesting.
because in the game, barely any time has passed. Before the wizard basically just fell over backwards in the portal, he did say to the mine to mine.
Through the mind.
Yeah.
That's right. I
I
do
replied
remember
with it.
that. He said through the mind.
Yeah, mine.
The mind. That's quite an interesting name.
Yeah,
I
do I-
can't remember that. I gotta
There,
be
let me make
honest.
sure. Do I have? I don't think I have that written down in my notes.
Yeah.
There's no. Oh yeah, this character sheet doesn't have a note section, does it?
Uh,
I
No,
don't think so.
this specific one does not. Not from what I know.
I can give you a little note.
Oh yeah, like if you give me like a notepad or whatever, so I can write down stuff.
How do I give a notepad?
I know you could create a note and then you just have to assign it to a person.
Is it like a no? It's not a folder. A handout.
Handout, yeah.
Handout. Mysterious note. And player's journal. Coco can be edited by Coco and me. Save changes. You should have it.
All right, and yeah, I could edit it. Sweet.
Anybody else want?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, through the mind came after you followed as the portal became smaller. You came back to Willy Wonder's Wonder Shop. After a lot of talking and him explaining that the reason why you ended up here is because the portal got smaller, you guys also showed him a mushroom that you got from one of the victims.
That's right. The mushrooms are growing off those zombies' backs.
Yeah, on the back of the neck. And when you gave it to him, he gave a worrying look and that he need to study it.
That's what I call bullshit.
Really very soft.
News.
Hmm.
Not Voldemort though, because he has no news.
But yeah, that's
Sorry.
basically where we left off last time.
Rin, how much have you been drinking? Just curious.
Quite a lot. Seeing
hope
that
no
she
more
is in
than
a
she
giggly
should.
face, it has been quite a lot.
Drunk Rin, this is fun.
Yeah, we officially passed Tipsy Ren and we passed over to Drunk Ren, and on that note, I'm still gonna start drinking.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the gnome, he has the mushroom. He said he needs to look into it. I do know we had to each inspect our own bodies to make sure we didn't have mushrooms growing on ourselves. I do remember that.
Does anybody volunteer to help me?
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
We already went through that, Ren.
Alright.
Now you're just flirting.
Trying to stop me.
So funny.
All right. I'm trying to remember Richter's voice. I know Common isn't his first language.
Stern and difficult with speaking.
Mhm.
Like, it is obvious that he takes a second to translate it in his head.
So
Basically, it's he has normal tone of voice.
we need to
Yeah, that's a good one.
inform. What was the king's name again?
I don't
I
know.
never gave the king a name, fuck.
Okay.
I just realized,
King-
fuck.
King Bushtail?
King Bushtail, yeah.
we need to inform the king Squirrely Face.
King Squirrely Face.
He
Okay.
should know what's happened.
I love it, King Squirrely Face.
And then he just walks out. He doesn't really wait for anybody to follow. He just walks out.
Oh, who does the wait?
Uh,
What? Look and follows after Richard.
Percival will walk up to Willie and say, "Thank you so much for your kind patronage, sir, and here's my card." And give him his business card before following out as well.
Yeah, Willie just looks at it and just tosses it to the ground as you were walking away.
No one wants his card, damn it.
It has cooties.
It's chlamydia.
That's one way of saying it. What about you, Gerald?
I'm following Richter.
Everybody's following to the king?
Exactly. Well, it seems like it at least.
I hope
Okay.
it's garbages.
He's such a leader.
After passing the guard, because they see you coming and were like, okay. Yeah, you enter the throne room, and this time from behind Geralt. Hear me! The king will appear! And as it comes, it disappears. And the same old stuffy butler-looking man is again holding still a pillow. And he reveals the king.
I'm sorry. I'm just kind of chuckling at the small Asian child with a trumpet.
You don't know
It's
how
like-
proud I am because you don't know how proud I am of having that I found that image.
Yeah, it's
So
like
fucking funny.
like he just appears, throws the trumpet. It's like, okay, Asian boy, go back into a bag of holding for you. It's like
Bag of holding.
Time for you to disappear.
there's
again.
like a whole bunch of children like in the bag of holding. It's like, okay, where's the drummer? Where's okay? Here we go.
So
yeah,
fucking funny.
The blue drummer boy. Yes.
Hey.
The king appears and he looks at like, oh, you're back.
Mm,
That is.
The king had a higher
surprising that-
voice last time.
Yeah.
Ah, you're back.
That's better.
Kind of surprising, I will be honest. How did it go?
Yes, King Nutty Mouth. We found the wizard, but he
Did you get it?
escaped through a
Mm.
portal.
Mm.
He's
Did you know where he
mentioned.
went?
What was the words he used? He kind of he looks over to Calhoun. Like, "Oh, what was the words he used? Was it a miney mine?
To my mind's eye.
Okay, I shouldn't have asked the wrong person.
Richter,
Damn it.
I think you're speaking of this mind mine.
That's what I
Mine?
meant. Yeah, that shit.
That is a day
Makes
travel
sense.
from here. It's an odd place. I will say that. And the king looks at one of the butlers in the room. Is like, get a fly off the mind mine, and the boy just runs off as quick as he can. And he's like, "Are you sure it was the mind mine? We have
It might have
let's
been
say,
the
not
mine
the best
mine.
relationship with him."
We just repeat what we heard.
I can assure you that what we were told were the mind mine. So that is for sure.
Okay, from the direction of the king, the castle, or wherever it is we are with the king, what direction is the shop versus the direction of the mine that we were just in?
What do you mean?
Okay, so the way the portal works, the way I understand it is, the wizard went in a certain direction,
Mhm.
and then when it got smaller, the distance in that direction shrunk, which is why we ended up in Willie's Wonder Shop.
Mhm.
So, what Richter is going to ask is, like, is the mind in so and so direction from the kingdom?
Well, Relish shop is to the south of the cave, and the mine is south-ish.
Hmm.
It's a weird path, but eventually it is just comes down to south.
Hmm. Funny blue-haired man say the portal we fell through. It was going that direction, but since we were late, we didn't go as far.
Hmm.
This,
Next time, be faster.
yes, sir.
Good.
Mm.
And he looks to another one of the butlers in the room, and he says, "Get me one of the ladders. You know exactly which one. You don't need to ask me. Just go." And as the first one runs away, the second one returns with a piece of paper, and basically just bows down and holds it in front of us for any one of you to take.
Well, who takes it? Because he
Um,
can read.
okay, who's closest?
Percival's not allowed in the courtroom, so that's up to you guys.
Yeah, I am
Basically, you're equal
just standing
distance.
behind.
He said I took it.
Oh, Calhoun took it. Okay.
I took it.
Calhoun took it.
Calhoun took it.
You're gonna look at it?
I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, we just got to
Yes.
keep in mind it's Rin that's drunk right now, not Calhoun. That's gonna be really
Yeah,
tough.
I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna assume that Coco and Sorelli are also gonna look at the flyer.
Yes,
Yeah.
Richter's gonna be looking over Calhoun's shoulder.
And
If I allow it.
No,
If I
well,
allow it.
then I'll go over the other shoulder. You have two shoulders. You can't protect both of them.
but yeah, basically that is the piece of paper what you got of like the mine. Bustling town that is basically getting all the resources from some gorge that is converted to a mine.
Okay, Richter's just gonna point at the words. It's like, what these words say.
Calhoun is kind enough to translate every single word while pointing at them because it's just that cute.
I do
But-
need to point out that it is quite noticeable that on the bottom of the flyer it seems like it has been ripped off. Like the sides and the top is like a nice just like straight line, but the bottom is very edged,
Jagged.
like it has been ripped off the part.
Like somebody ripped it out of a book.
Yeah.
Okay, that's suspicious.
Mm.
Don't be suspicious. Don't.
Was there more to map?
Um,
Did
not
it-
that you need to know if you're lucky. If you're lucky. Sorry, I need to keep the voice in.
Well, I've only been with this group for a day, so I think we're gonna need the rest of this map. So far, we already came across a giant ass lady who, well, didn't take money, if you know what I mean. So, there's just that.
Yeah, the thing is, that is legit the only thing we have of the city. Like I said, the relationship with that city is we're on friendly-ish terms, but let's just say somebody has to let out a wrong fart and we're at war.
Then don't eat beans.
Well,
At
well,
war.
we not affiliated with Kingdom, so we may go in as what's the word?
Tourist?
Uh,
Tourists.
yes, tourist.
Yeah.
Tourist. Yes.
Yes, not soldiers of Kingdom.
Your comment is so good, Richter.
Love
thank
Red,
you.
this is so funny.
And as you guys are talking to the king, the second one that has been sent away comes back, and same way bends over and now presents a sealed envelope that is sealed by a wax seal.
Never again.
And again, it's up to you guys who takes it. But the king says, if you have difficulties accessing certain areas, give them this ladder. If they ask how you got the ladder, you got it over that body. Okay?
Yes. Victor takes the letter.
Okay.
Good. Be careful of it.
Gonna bite you in the butt like a howler.
What?
But seeing
If
that you
what?
guys were the only one that came back, did you happen to come across other groups? Perhaps.
You say what now?
Kinda.
Parts of them?
Elaborate.
Bodies?
We found experiments. Wizard turned people to monsters, undead.
Oh dear.
We found mushroom on bodies.
Not the good one.
Yeah, funny blue hair man is inspecting mushroom.
Oh.
Okay, bye
Did you
now.
happen to find...
No, I'm
Do you
joking.
guys remember that I gave you guys some kind of seal?
Did he?
He gave one of you like it was like a piece of leather that was embroidered with like the royal seal.
I don't remember that.
do not remember that.
I'm looking at my inventory right now.
At least I know I don't have it.
Well, maybe I
Did
have
we
it.
even take it?
That's the
Let me
second question.
check. Let me check.
It's
'Cause I
not
don't
in my
think-
item list.
I actually think none of
Let's
us actually
send
took
Did
the
them.
letter.
legit nobody? Christ.
Maybe one of us
Okay.
did, but we forgot to write it down.
Wait, I'm still checking.
I'm also just, to be honest, looking with you guys.
I have
and
a
I'm like,
letter.
A letter?
I have a letter. I don't know what it is. Oh, what the fuck? No, go back to the first one. Dipshit. Yeah, and then
Oh yeah, I forgot that. My bad.
I have a letter, but I don't know what it is.
I know that I gave it to you guys. I 100%. You know what?
You,
Just
you,
because nobody has written it down.
you might have given us it, but it wouldn't surprise me if none of us actually took it, just
That
left
nobody
it
wrote it down.
be.
You know what? Oh there.
I was
Percival has
at the
it.
throne room at the time, otherwise I
Wait, who has it?
absolutely would have taken it.
Yeah, Percival has it.
I wasn't in the throne room, I got kicked out, remember?
Oh, you might have
For
pickpocketed
some
one
reason,
of
it
us.
is in your possession.
Percival at magic does not pickpocket, sir. How dare you?
Okay, you might have
I say for some reason you have it. It's not that you stole it from the others. You have it for some reason.
One of us might have just dropped it and you saw it.
So Percival is sitting outside in the bushes waiting to... And all of a sudden he notices a letter in his pocket. Oh, this doesn't look like one of my business cards. I better hold on to this for later.
Oh no, you don't get the letter. You got a piece of embroidered leather with the royal seal on it.
Ooh, this looks valuable.
So the king looks at you and you lost the leather seal.
He's not in the throne room. He's not allowed in there. You could have one of the guards go and summon him.
Well, we don't know that Percy has it.
I just hope that you lost it somewhere in the cave that nobody can reach it. Either way, I guess I should reward you for your efforts and, to be honest, to compensate you for coming back alive. So, Jeeves, you know, the usual, I know you have it on you. And the butler holding up the pillow just deeply sighs, puts his hands in the pocket and throws a little leather pouch on the floor in front of you.
His name is Peeves.
Jeeves.
Jeeves, even better.
Jeeves.
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 Yeah, I heard Jeeves.
Jeeves.
I heard Steve.
Peeves.
What you did.
All right.
Peeves.
Interesting. Wait.
All right,
Isn't Peeves Isn't Peeves a beast?
No, Jeeves. With a
Jeeves.
J.
Ah, interesting.
All right. Richter picks up the pouch.
It feels quite heavy.
Always corner.
He opens the pouch to inspect it.
There are gold coins in there.
Okay. Cranky.
Hmm?
The king. Does he
Yeah.
speak any language? Since he is considered a beast, a humanoid beast rather, I think.
He's a polymorphed human.
A polymorphed human. So he doesn't speak any specific language from that.
Are you
Let's say
asking him
scroll
if he speaks scroll?
Yes.
He doesn't.
God damn it.
He has text that he makes scroll noises, but he has no idea what that means.
He could be cursing out your mama for all you know.
Well,
Yeah, and he
exactly.
wouldn't even know.
Well, the thing is, my character can actually communicate with beasts.
Yeah, but you're
Due to
already
being a beast
communicating with him.
Yeah, he's already talking to you.
He's already talking to you. It's
Yeah,
a talking
but
scroll.
I would be able to understand his squirrel language.
There is no
Yeah, but-
squirrel language.
The thing is, he doesn't know how to speak scroll.
Fair.
Do habla esquero?
Squirrel.
Da.
Parlez-vous squirrely?
Kunnen we
Nee.
eens graag?
Okay, so he's gonna split the gold 4 ways. He's gonna hold on to Percival's share. He doesn't like Percival, but he's not gonna rip him off.
After you count it, you will split 4 ways. Sorelia and Ren at 25 gold coins.
25. Nice.
Mhm.
25
Coco
gold.
at 50, because you're also holding
20.
Percival's half. Part, I mean.
Thank God, I was actually running out of gold.
And the king is basically just like getting a little bit twitchy, and it's like, you guys, get on your way. You know where to go. Just go.
Oh,
Mm,
king.
And he waves you off.
yeah.
I got a question for the king.
Jeeves is already walking away with the pillow.
God damn it. I was gonna try to convince him if I could make him give me a single arrow, as I am 1 arrow short.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for an arrow today.
You got money.
Yes,
Well,
you
if-
also now are escorted out of the throne room back into the town square.
Okay. Are
Where
there
you will
any?
have met up with Percival.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my friends, I do hope that your adventure was profitable.
Mm.
Like
Okay.
you can smell the money.
I am definitely gonna be annoying to you, Cranky. Are there any guards where we are?
In the town square.
Yeah.
Now some walking casually around.
Hey, can I try to persuade a guard to give me an arrow?
Here we go again.
That's
Roll a
our
persuasion
sword.
check.
A persuasion check.
He looks at you with an eyebrow raised, but also saw that you actually went in the throne room, out, and then went and twice. So he knows, like, okay, you did something for the king. I can. And he just takes his quiver off and just basically hands just the most flimsiest of the arrows to you.
I thank you, kind sir. I was an
No
arrow
problem,
sure.
citizen. Now
Sure.
go on your way.
Yeah, I just want to point out, like, I know you said eyebrow, but I heard eyeball. So when you said, like, he looks at you with an eyeball raised, and in my mind's eye, I just, like, imagine the guard's eye
He's
literally
special,
rising up
okay?
his forehead.
He's
It's a butt
special,
holder.
Okay.
It's
So
Right.
yeah,
Oh, beholder Bill, that eye of his is quite weird.
Percy, here, take this. Richter hands you, like, a pouch with 25 gold.
Oh, Richter, you do know how to make my heart all a flutter.
Now go away. Sure.
I'll go a
Wait.
way, whichever way you are going.
by the way, Carmel, a quick question. How is Percival storing the bag with the gremlins?
He's just got it on his side, like wrapped around his belt.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I don't like how yes I question.
Also, the second
I like
question,
how
where
it's
are you gonna
oh,
store the
okay.
gold?
Did his other sack of gold? I just assume he just has like a knapsack filled with gold.
Okay, good to
Okay,
know.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it.
don't
Alright,
worry
I
about
trust
it.
you.
That
Don't trust him.
Where's
Okay,
the bear from Dungeon Master?
no,
But,
knowing
yeah.
Cranky, I would say.
So, what do you guys want to do now?
How
Let's do
long?
the
Like, or
mine.
how far is the mine's mine?
A good day's travel.
A good day's travel. Let me make sure. Okay, got my water scan. I'm just making sure I like rations. Okay, got like 2 rations.
Well, are we fully healed or
Yes.
that's okay. That's what I wanted to know. I don't give a shit about the rest.
Why does Calhoun have...
What? Yeah?
Oh, because of your wolf form. Sorry. I thought, why do you have so many temporary hit points?
Oh, that's my wolf form. I had that so I don't have to keep twisting back to, you know,
Yeah.
the other thingy bob. I don't even. I can talk. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Well, if we're all rested up, I guess Richter's gonna go to the stables to check on Patty.
Patty
I
is
forgot
all
about
taken
Patty.
care of. She's just chewing on some food.
I completely forgot about Petty. Aw.
I didn't.
All right. Well, I'll wait till everybody else decides what they're gonna do before I continue.
I don't really need anything, and I don't have enough money to buy anything.
You have 25 gold.
I have 35, but
You have 35 gold.
the things I want to buy is not cheap.
Wait.
I'm adding in my gold here.
I got a question, Coco.
Mm-hmm.
The other armor. How much would that give in
I
armor
think it was
class?
11
It's
AC.
11.
Ah, fair. That makes sense. Then it was true what it said.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, then plus the normal would be the 13 it says. Fair. Well, Geraular, he's just gonna look around town, waiting for the team to be ready for march off.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to
Hector
like,
and-
does everybody have like enough rations for the trip?
Yeah.
Looking. The fuck, do I have anything?
I have rations, I think.
I got 10 rations.
Yeah. I think
I need to buy some, so I'll buy 10 too.
Okay, you find a vendor that sells them to you.
Good day, sir. How much for a ration for a hungry traveler?
He holds up 2 fingers.
2 fingers? I dare say, sir, that is quite expensive. How's
And
about
then
1
he looks
gold?
with a very unamused face, and then he goes to silver.
Well, you drive a hard bargain, sir. And Percy slides him the silver.
Okay.
So it's
Okay,
2
thank-
silver per ration then?
Yep.
Okay. Richter's
And
gonna.
it's 10 silver per gold, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 52.
We're just gonna go ahead and buy 5 rations then.
Yeah. That is a gold for you.
Where-
And for, first of all, it's 2 gold.
I already took care of that. Let's see. And
All right. Richter's gonna take Patty out of the stables. We go put
Patty
his,
looks well taken care of. She looks exactly like you left her behind.
good. He gives the stable hand like this a silver for a tip.
Thank you, good sir.
Okay.
I've taken well care of her.
Good. He hops on Patty and he starts like riding towards the rest of the group. I assume near the gate. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
No, Geraular has just been looking around. He
So
doesn't have
so
any
you're
plans
all,
to.
So you're all ready to leave?
Indeed, I am.
Yep. Richter's ready.
Ready.
As you start walking out of Grimwatch, you can come past farmlands quite a lot. You start looking around, you look at the beautiful landscape, and there is only one single thought in your mind. And that is, how did I get in here?
How did I get in here?
Yeah, how did I get in this situation? And after, let's say, after 3 hours of walking, you come on an obstacle. At a singular road, you see a fallen tree with a mysterious hooded figure and a cart pulled by some unknown creature.
Yeah, what the hell is that thing? Let me zoom in.
Like a snake horse?
I can enlarge it.
Like a cobra horse.
Oh, that's awesome.
Go Brewers! Go
It's
Brewers!
difficult to find, I will be honest.
Go Brewers! I don't know.
It does
And
look
the
really
figure
cool.
is basically just rubbing with his hand against the bank and like, how did I get this out of the way? And just is looking around like, can I get past it? Mm-hmm.
Just slither over it.
Mm.
Sorry.
Drunkard is so entertaining. This is so funny.
I'm really
Yeah.
trying to not do what I'm doing.
It's so entertaining, though.
I know exactly what I would do with my other characters in this situation, but I can't
Steal
do
from them
this
and leave them for dead.
Richter's gonna roll a nature check to see like if you can figure out what that thing is. 12. And this thing is 3x3. Is that like the size of an elephant?
About, yeah.
God damn.
Big boy!
It's a large boy.
It's a big boy! Okay.
I mean,
No
technically,
wonder.
I'll be considered
funny.
huge, not large. Large is a 2x2. Huge is a 3x3.
It is a
Well-
huge creature, okay?
While Richter is pushing his glasses up his nose and saying, technically, Percy's gonna run up to the tree and lean on it casually and talk to the merchant. Oh, hello, good sir. It seems that you seem to be having some trouble today.
Before you can place your arm down, the man basically waves his arm and goes like, "Don't place your arms on there!"
My sir, I assure you, nothing bad would happen. Percival, light magic, at your service, knows
As-
all.
As you still place your arm on you feel something squishy, and then it almost feels like the squishiness went away.
Oh dear, this is a most uncouth.
And the hooded figure looked in your direction quite nervously.
Worry not, sir. I have backup for just such an occasion here. When one of you fine fellows like to come up here and test this wood for me?
Hmm.
Percy just slowly backs up and wipes his arm with a cloth.
You're doing good job. Keep on.
The nicest of compliments.
Meanwhile, Calhoun from his right side hears a faint buzzing noise.
That's buzz, motherfucker. A buzzing noise, okay. Like bees?
Like a bee.
Like bees' knees? Okay, can I do a perception checky, Pecky, please?
You can.
Thank you.
So funny.
You see a glimpse of something black and yellow, but it is not the size of a bee.
Hey, Victor, there's something, right, was it? Right, yeah, to my right, I don't know what it is, but it's buzzing, and usually buzzing doesn't mean anything good, so just, heads up, I guess.
Rector doesn't see anything.
Hmm.
And I attempt to see if I... First of all, do I overhear this conversation?
Well, they're right beside you, so yeah.
Can I see if I actually notice anything?
Bit. Let me. You don't notice.
I do not notice anything.
No.
Interesting.
Right. Richter, he's going to like arm himself. He's going to hold on to his halberd. And like he looks around, he doesn't really see any buzzing. He just notices a tree, but he knows Calhoun is kind of panicked about something. So he's like, hooded man with strange beast. What happened here?
I just tried to go on my way with my stuff, and well, the road is blocked. That's actually all I can say.
You seemed unhappy about this man touching the tree.
Yes.
Why
What does
though?
that mean to you?
Well, is something wrong here?
No. As he says no, from behind, you suddenly hear like a ah! And you see him quickly turn back and look at you, and
What?
basically he steps to the side a bit. Of like,
How did that go again?
Due to the scream from that guy, my character starts checking his.
oh no,
Oh.
that sound did not came from the guy.
Who did it come from?
You don't know.
Wait, which direction did it come from again?
Behind him.
Oh, behind him.
And
Well-
after the squeaking noise, he did quickly look back into you, and he moved a little bit forward and to the right.
Well, no matter what, my character will start readying his bow,
Okay.
just in case.
It sounds to me like we're going to be getting an extra commission for rescue.
Percy, back up.
Oh, don't mind if I do, sir. As he like warily looks at the tree.
What
that moment-
what that noise?
And don't worry about it.
Richter very worried.
As you're thinking that, or
Wait, can I summon Fima?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to summon
Uh,
Fima like over here.
Press like there.
And this is
and
a
as you're
fire
thinking
version
that-
Fima.
And as you're thinking that, you hear a buzzing noise that becomes louder and louder. It's almost like the buzzing noise is hanging right in front of you.
Oh, Lord, this doesn't augur well for us.
And you see the hooded figure basically holding his hand in front of him like he's nervous.
Cranky. Is it possible for Growler to attempt to sneak his way to the other side of the tree to see if I can notice anything from that side out of the ordinary?
I will say I'm just gonna draw a little bit. Because of how the tree is, behind this is... If you go that way, I literally
Meant
drew that
going
in,
from this direction.
Yeah, I drew something in the DM layer. Christ, I keep doing it. But let's just say that right of that line there is like he wouldn't be able to see you as well because of the tree laying there
He would not be able to see me.
as well.
Yeah, but I was just thinking if I could sneak from here to the point where he can't see me, and just
I will say about
go somewhere around here, just so I'd be able to see what is
I will
going
say
on
about
this side.
here he wouldn't be able to see you. But you need to do a stealth check so that he doesn't see you, basically sneaking away.
Ah, well, that did not go well.
Well, you still manage
I managed to sneak away, you see.
because of clearly the man is distracted by the buzzing in front of Richter.
I know I can go to that point if I could just go by my movement, so I'm gonna stay there for now.
Oh, what is that sound? What is this buzzing?
Just don't worry about it. Please
No.
step to your left. Just please step to your left.
Okay.
And it appears that the buzzing noise follows you. And the
What
man,
is this? Answer now.
I can't. And the man comes close to the tree and he basically does the hand motion of like, come here, come here. You know, when you reach out your arm, you basically fling it backwards, like, come here.
Yeah, Richter. He's going to be very cautious. He's going to have like a defensive stance as he approaches.
Wait with that moving.
Okay.
To one step back.
All right.
As you move in front of you, you feel something very soft suddenly just grab your face. The buzzing stops, you feel like 6 soft points on your face. And you hear a very soft, yeah.
Kitty!
Okay. Okay.
Wait. Did you
What
say?
name is this?
Did you say meow?
Yeah.
Uh, Richter's gonna quickly like back up.
No, you feel 6 little soft paws on your face.
Like, is it like 6 soft paws, as in like individual paws, or like just like fingers on a paw?
6 individual paws.
They're toe beans.
Okay, well, like either way, like just like the sudden touch of something he can't see, I think he's just gonna instinctively back up.
It moves with you. It does not let go.
Something on my face. He's gonna reach up and try to grab whatever's on his face.
Wait. Don't touch it, just because I know if you just grab it, it will go wrong. And the man snaps its fingers.
Wait, before.
And suddenly, Coco, you don't see anything anymore.
Wait,
Because
what?
suddenly something is revealed that is literally blocking your sight. Gonna enlarge it so that people can see what it is.
What the? Oh, it's a beak head.
Oh my god, that's the cutest thing ever.
Wait,
So that is
I
basically
want
attached to Coco's face. And it's just
Uh,
sitting there with like its dumb big eyes just sitting there like, yep, that is fine.
I want it. I want it.
Frankie,
I want it.
But
can I do something possibly risky, but would possibly also potentially be good? I don't know.
Potentially B.
I should be the one that makes you worry, not the other way around.
It could be good or it could be bad.
No, I'm
Okay.
worried because I think I might. Oh my god, you're gonna shoot.
Try and
this-
shoot the bee off the face, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Is it possible for me to try to actually shoot the bee?
He's gonna Willem Tell this thing. Wait, is that a thing over there? You guys know who Willem Tell is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised
You
that
can
made it
try
over
it.
to C.
I can
You
try
can
it.
but I would like you to remember this thing is literally right on Coco's face, Rector's face.
I
So
know.
Even with a hit, it can be possible that you hit the Rector in the face.
I know, and that's why I'm
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
trying.
It just whizzed past him, and the big creature near the cart immediately looks at the point where the arrow comes from. He basically wiggles the straps that hold him to the cart loose, and he basically starts to move towards her.
Wait. Wait. Since Cerelia's character was stealthed, would he have had advantage on that attack? That would have been his like surprise attack, right?
Yeah, but he's also basically shooting from behind a bush. He's slightly trying to stay in cover.
I mean, yeah, but like that wouldn't hinder his ability to shoot unless the creature itself was behind cover, which I don't think it is. It's on my face.
Let me quickly look up the AC. I did not know that I actually had to look up the AC for this creature. I will be honest.
Just because it's cute doesn't mean it's not deadly.
I am
Well-
quite sure that if I actually hit it and it doesn't die or get away, if it actually stings you, we're in
Nice.
trouble.
I swear, if later on, if like a chest burster burst out of Richter's chest and it's one of these cat creatures,
Okay, the sacrifice I'm willing to make for you.
The arrow just whizzes past it.
Wait, it has a higher than 15 AC.
It looks like you hit it, but it just went through the fur.
What?
It's fluffier than it is than it looks.
Oh, wow.
So you basically miscalculated your shot.
Yeah. So if this thing got wet, it'll probably just turn into a noodle.
Basically. And the man just clumsily climbs over the tree, like, and just give it a moment and just and basically plucks it off your face and hold it in the arm like he would do a cat. Like, God damn it, just, can I stay here? Yeah, good. And he basically places it on the tree trunk, and he basically whispers something to it.
Stupid
Can
cat
I
fur.
do something stupid now?
Okay.
Yes, you may.
How much for the little critter?
What?
How much for the little critter? If it's for sale, that is.
It's not for sale.
Not even for 30 gold?
If you're
I'm-
talking 30,000, you will be coming close, but no.
35.
So
gold.
there is a price.
It's just not high
Very
enough.
steep one.
But can I at least pet it?
I don't know. To be honest, that he glitched you in your friend's face. Normally these creatures are shy. I don't know why he did it.
Because he could smell me on it?
Mm.
I
Yeah,
Uh,
don't
Hector
like
has
how
resistant
the-
honey, so yeah, he
Most
would have
magnetic.
smelled some honey on him.
I have a friendly personality.
Oh, he just
Sounds like he had a
laughs.
teeth.
He just laughs and topples over after you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I've known you for 2 days. And...
Meanwhile,
No.
again, from the same direction, you guys hear again a very similar.
There's another
I know I heard something. What that sound?
same sound you made.
Just don't worry about it.
No. I'm very worried. Speak now.
I don't like how that creature's getting closer to me.
You'll
It isn't
understand, sir, if
necessary.
we find you hard to believe.
You can
Yeah,
leave
you
now,
can.
Percy. Let's go.
The guy says, "Yeah, just believe me. Just help me get rid of this log, and I will be on my way."
Well, it just so happens that we are professional log removers. Unfortunately, our cost is, what is that, 30,000 gold?
I'd rather set this log on fire than pay that.
Well, why didn't you
goodbye.
put it on fire then? Why'd you need us then?
Coco, can you give me a perception roll?
Okay. I could do
Uh,
anything.
I don't. Those are the ones where I just think, oh god.
You think that your mind is playing tricks on you, but you swear that you see the moss move in this direction.
Wait, if you're pinging something on the map, I don't see it.
But,
Same.
over here.
Okay, the moss, as in like on the ground or on the tree, or
On the ground. It looks like the moss on the ground it's moving. You think your mind is playing tricks with you?
Richter, he's gonna point his halberd, like at what he thought might be moving, like, and he's gonna glance over at the bee cat thingy. He's like, "Are there more invisible things here? No more lies. Speak now."
Forever hold your peace.
No, well, if I tell the truth and nothing but the truth, will you guys help me?
You have better chance in getting help. That's all I promise.
Okay, give me a moment.
I don't trust that bee cat.
Jesus
I
Christ.
basically need to take this away. And the man removes his cloak
Get in.
to reveal something you would not expect.
Alright,
Well,
let me
again.
He's
zoom
got
in.
them orangutan.
It's Wuka.
Oh my god.
And the man just slaps in his hand, and guys, I need to reveal something. And suddenly, Christ, come on, talking here. 3 more creatures up there.
What the?
My goodness, this is
I
quite
can
a
enlarge them
menagerie.
if need. If
Oh,
needed.
that's
Yeah,
how it
yeah. Let's enlarge it
works.
because I'm trying to figure out what I am looking at there.
That is a ferret.
Why is he?
Oh my god!
It's an earth ferret. And a
Mr.
cat
Gabitz, get over
owl
here! Oh, Mr.
Ferret.
Gabitz is sleeping.
Wait, what the?
and a dinosaur horse.
Okay.
Guys, I need to put them back to the size.
Um.
As the creatures appear, the little bird-like creature on the stone again makes another very sounding "Quack!" and it just sits there with like basically his head sunken in his shoulder, looking very proud of itself.
Creature just for that sound effect.
Don't you have a briefcase to store these magnificent beasts?
Why would I need a briefcase if I can make them invisible? The only reason you found out about it because of this little body. He basically looks at the big cat. He touched your face and was just wondering about.
Yeah, briefcase would solve that. Just saying.
You, sir, think that turning things invisible is what makes you special, is that it?
Oh dear.
No,
You can play at that game.
the fact that I'm a orangutan that can use magic, that makes me special.
Well, I do know another orangutan who can use magic and summon other ugly creatures.
I've heard
As a
legends
casting-
of the Wooka that would cause catastrophes by accident.
And the man basically,
Hold
the
up.
man is like, the reason why I have these creatures invisible, besides, well, Grunga over there, and he says, you can remove the charades. They want to know the truth. Like I have to just, remove this again.
Damn it, Cranky! Why do you keep showing creatures where I'm just like, I want to goddamn tame it?
Wonderful.
And instead of the
Hell yeah.
creature, a large man appears with armor that looked similar to the creature. I want you to know that is an 8-foot tall man.
I'm.
It's Cranky's true
Beefy
D&D
boy.
form.
Beefy.
That's one way of saying it.
Let's see.
So fucking funny.
I'm a hunter.
So you hide these creatures, and
Mhm.
where you go now? Back this way is Kingdom of
Grimwatch.
Grimwatch. Okay. You go.
And the man size is like, I'm trying to find the natural habitat and species like them.
This is the magical beast moving. Sorry.
So
It's you can just see with certain creatures here they have either properties or their body has properties after harvesting, and let's just say they're very. People really want to kill them. I want to preserve them.
So, kill them and then preserve them in jars?
No, preserve them for the ages, so that the future generations can look at these wonderful creatures. As he says that,
Mr.
the big cat literally just barfs up some honey and just sits there with big eyes, like, eh.
Yeah, like as
And-
he's burping up the honey, like Richter's gonna take out some honey bread from his pack and start eating it.
Mr.
And
Monkey Guy,
yeah,
I have a question.
Oh god.
yes.
If I could get its fable, would you allow me to get the What would it be named, that creature, the horse thing? As a companion. If,
You're talking about the carrion horse.
yeah, if the creature itself would allow it.
Roll a nature check
A nature check.
to see how much you actually know about this creature.
Okay. Let's see. Nature.
Calhoun just grabs his
You know
Portion
that
of
these
people.
creatures tend to be aggressive, but that's all you know.
I'm kind of curious to see what Richter would know.
Somebody else also want to know what the...
yeah, me too. Hold up.
This
He's
is like a
doing
general
that.
check for all of them, not just a specific
Yeah.
one. Oh, and
I didn't know
earlier
that,
I did roll an insight check just to see how much like I could decipher like what this orangutan's intentions were. Like,
His intentions look good, like he actually means it. When he is speaking about the animals, you see like sincere compassion for them.
Calhoun just grabs his quill and everything and just starts drawing the creatures. Like, oh, this is interesting. I need the information.
Calhoun, you
Yeah.
happen to know that with the carrion horse, and not only do they tend to be aggressive, but they either tolerate you or they just want to eat you.
Okay, so Calhoun goes into like how I get, and just starts rambling off random facts about this fucking horse while drawing it, and not even paying attention to what Gerald is doing, but mostly just nerding out because he's a nerd.
Yeah. Would it be allowed to get it as a companion if I can tame it?
Well, chances are 99.3% that your face gets chewed off. But sure, it's kind of a cool experiment. I kind of want to see this.
I rather that you would not.
I
because
like those odds. Just-
I
Like
rather that
50-50 each.
The man says, I rather that you wouldn't because I would really love to bring this one to a pact. How aggressive they are to literally everything, they're very friendly to it. That's the same kind. Plus, there is a reason why I'm taking care of this one.
I see.
Can
Can I
I
try
ask-
to communicate with it though?
You can, I don't know how, but you can.
Well, I do have this specific skill. Was it this one? Was it this?
Oh Christ.
You have an innate ability to communicate
Flavor
with
text,
beasts.
people! Flavor text! You,
Hilarious.
you're the beast and you can recognize...
Oh my god.
is there something that...
So just for anybody watching the stream, it says you have the innate ability to communicate with beasts, and they recognize you as a kindred spirit. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas and can communicate. Simple ideas and the beast as an action, and can read its basic mood and intent. You learn the emotional state, whether it is affected by magic or of any sort. Its short-term needs, such as food and safety, and actions you can take, if any, to persuade it to not attack. So it's not like you talk to it like it's like a different language. You just get a general idea of what it wants, needs, or is trying to imply.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it is technically a form of communication, just more understanding the creature.
The monkey goes like, you can try to talk to it, but you have to go past Mahun,
Mahun, who's that?
the big guy.
And just then he notices the guy. He haven't been looking at him, so.
If
Well,
you manage to pass go to him, you can talk to it.
alright then. I am gonna try to stealth right past him.
Okay, roll me stealth check.
I'm sorry. Sorry to bring it. I don't know if we put this up in media, but you guys ever watched that YouTube video about a Skyrim player playing D&D for the first time?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like the party walks to the bar, like everybody's looking at them, and the role characters are like, "I crouch." It's like, okay, everybody's looking at you crouch. It's like, wait, I'm not stealthed. No, you just crouched.
I know exactly which one you're referring to.
Yeah.
But yeah, 20.
You managed to slip past them.
Right there? I'm gonna move over there then.
You also notice that the little bird creature is now looking at you. Pulls off his chest and goes, "Rah!"
I love that bird creature so much.
Well, at least the guy haven't seen me.
He's looking back over his shoulder.
Am I still stealthed enough that he doesn't notice me? That's the thing.
You managed to just crouch past him. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Is that your end of your turn, Cerelia?
That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Richard's really curious about this bee cat thing. You said he picked up some honey.
Mhm.
It's
It's literally just laying, like, arms and legs spread, just big bug eye just staring in the distance, just the honey dripping out of its mouth.
is that
It is quite clearly that the lights are not on up there upstairs.
is this where what's it? Honey? What honey's made from? That thing?
Who are you asking?
Oh, he's asking the orangutan. Wuka. He's asking Wuka. Like I think you gave him his real name, but I just can't stop thinking of Wuka.
You know what? Just so that I know that you won't forget the name, it is Ruka. Because I know that you will constantly forget the real name.
Bringer of calamity, Wuka.
And the orangutan looked at the beer cat and looked at you and was like, well, their honey is made that way. I don't know how about normal bees, to be honest. But I would not eat that honey.
Why that?
Yeah, let's just say that their honey is normally used as a very strong sleeping agent.
We should take some.
And meanwhile, the orangutan just goes on one knee and basically hand motions to get for the fur to come closer.
Well, I say we may help if you say truth. I see no problem helping move tree. Calhoun, Gerald, what say you?
Sorry, I was drawing. I wasn't paying attention. What do you want to do?
Put stick down. Stop drawing on ground. What say you we help move this tree?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's help. Let's help.
Gerald,
Just an
Gerald, wait, where'd Gerald go? Him gone. He was right here.
Who cares? Let's look
Gerald,
at
that
the
you?
spells.
You look
And
around
you-
for the noise and you see the little bird creature looking in a certain direction with like a puffed chest.
Love that bird so much.
Well, I could use a spell, and I could, if successful, push that tree 10 feet away. So if I push it in an angle, that could work.
What spell is that?
Underway?
Hmm.
Or I could use Earth Tremor.
Earth tremor with land creatures here. You think that's
Yeah.
a good idea?
Well,
I should not metagame, I'm just gonna sit in here and eat my pasta.
well, Richter's idea was, well, we got Patty, who's a horse. There's a dinosaur horse over there, and we got the big cranky man that could turn into an even bigger cranky snake creature, and we got Rope. So we could just
You got me.
and we got Calhoun who could turn into a horse too. So we just tied them up with some ropes, tie it to the tree, and just move the tree.
That's boring, but fine.
I'm saving your spell slots.
Okay.
Are you saying this plan out loud or?
Yeah, he'll say this out loud.
While all this is going on, my character will continue moving forward, if possible, towards the horse thingy.
Okay.
Well, I got some rope in my
I can move all
bag.
the way over there. That's a long distance.
I think I have. Let me check how much rope I have.
You can do that, and as you pass the bird creature, it literally sums its little. I don't know if I showed the bird creature
I have
properly.
50 feet of hemp rope. That can we use?
It basically stomps with its little feet on the stone and goes like, "Meh," and then it really tries to puff off its chest like, "Meh."
I want that thing so badly. It's not even
So
funny.
goddamn cute.
He's like, pay attention to me. Pay attention to
Wait,
me.
wait. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and
Well,
Richter
there's
does
four.
have 50 feet of silk rope as well.
Guys, we have 4 people. There's 4 creatures.
I'm
Dibs
gonna
on the
mark
bird.
them.
Technically, if we can tame them, we got 1 creature each.
I want the bird.
I just want the goddamn horse.
Are you saying we should kidnap these animals from this guy?
That sounds like something Sor would say.
Sorelia, is that what you're saying?
Guys, my character is not that cruel. This guy is not a chaotic character.
I also don't want to say that Geralt has not been communicating with you guys. He basically has been just trying to sneakily come up to the horse.
Well, in general, I think like as far as party dynamics goes, like Geralt has always been really, really quiet.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah,
think
Geralt is a quiet character who basically
Really quiet
follows
and reserved.
orders.
yeah. So I
But I
think
haven't got any orders, so he's just doing what he wants.
okay. So while Geralt's sneaking around, like Richter's like saying his plan to get all the big animals, tie them up with ropes in the tree, and drag it. While Calhoun is like, I could blow it up. I could blow it up.
I prefer his technique first. I don't want some wood shrapnel basically taking down one of these lovely creatures.
Mm.
I'm actually curious. That guy is the big snake thingy guy.
I can also enlarge him if you want to know how he looks.
Yeah, that would actually be nice. I'm actually curious. What kind of creature is he if we're going specifics? Since he has that form.
Well, I got some ideas.
Is he druid?
I'm not saying.
Because like if you look at it, like this outfit, the clothes, that looks like the snake skin, and the shield is like the paw of that snake horse thing. So he might be a shapeshifter, or the clothes help him shapeshift.
Just putting them together for a second.
Like, so I don't know if it's
Guys,
he's the one that's shapeshifting, or if it's the outfit he's wearing that makes him shapeshift, or if the snake
But that-
creature is his original form, and this is him trying to be a human.
And that's the thing. Since if it is a human who's
So
trying to be
now that I'm curious, I'm going to do
chase
an
it,
Arcana check
that's
on that guy.
probably a druid then. Of sorts.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to do Arcana check with my -1 to Arcana.
And what do you want to know specifically?
It's like what is that guy? Is he the snake turned into a human? Is he a human turned into the giant snake horse, or is it the outfit he's wearing that's helping him shapeshift back and forth?
You cannot really tell. You do feel like he has like a magical aura around him, but that's basically it, what you get from him.
Okay, so I have rope. Calhoun has rope. Sir, your name, and he's motioning to the big guy.
He does not talk that much.
Big cranky man. Help us.
No.
If you can become giant snake horse, cobra horse, help us move
Snake horse.
log. Gerald,
Frank,
Gerald, you get Gerald, Gerard, G-man.
I was actually about to say, can I go the last steps over to the actual horse and see if I can
You can.
use animal handling to see if I can somehow
Oh there.
make it friendly.
Roll it up.
This character's not chaotic. Goes to a demon horse.
I mean, he just. I mean, this isn't a chaotic thing. He's just
I'm
fascinated by
basically
the
just
creature.
trying to tame it.
You, the creature is facing you. You do see like it has a scar over his eyes, and you just feel pure anger coming from it.
All right then. Interesting. I gotta look. Do I have anything? It looks like.
Can you use your special ability to tell like what it's feeling right now, aside from anger? Like, is it?
Yeah,
is it
that's
tension
actually a thing I was considering to see if I could.
Yeah, your awareness. Like, what is there is attention towards you? Try to
Yeah.
figure that out, and then run away because you might need to make a new character sheet soon.
Can I check its intentions?
It is pure anger and aggression, and just want to attack something. Because you're sneaking, he hasn't noticed you yet.
He hasn't noticed me yet.
But you do feel like just pure hatred, anger, wanting to hurt something.
Hmm.
Sounds like a nice fellow.
Interesting. So far, I'm actually gonna go one step further back, so it's less likely to notice me, and stay there for now.
Okay.
As I'm gonna try next time again.
How far? You do still, basically see the horse just flare up its nostril as it smells in the air, and it's still looking straight in your direction.
Not that evil.
I think that's called Strike 2.
So, what's the plan, guys? What do you guys want to do?
Well, Richter is going to get Patty ready to start tying up the ropes. Well, the big guy. Like, I don't know if he's going to transform or not. Richter's going to also.
Yes, just give me. You don't know how many things I'm moving over here.
So many lemons, so, you know. Yep, he's going to like try to do the same trick with the ropes. Assuming Calhoun's helping.
And Wukon is basically just motioning the creatures to do a thing. The ferret weirdly, it looks like it merges with the ground, and you see the ground like slither away. And then it reappears near the bird, and the bee creature is just like very slowly, just barely hovering from the tree, and just keeping the same height, just going towards the bird. As the orangutan prepares itself to push.
Yeah. Yeah, and Richter, like, he's gonna go over to this side to also help push, and there's like, Geraldo, the G guy, where are you? We need extra help.
Well, my character will help by probably being in danger of this. He will stand up and notify that I'm here.
I'm just gonna give Patty. I don't know if that's the right color.
Did I give Patty a color? Let me see.
No, riding horse, Patty. There's no color. To be honest, I literally just grabbed the first horse image I saw.
Yeah, my character
yeah.
is saying that I'm over here. I'm trying to see if I can.
In fact, if one of our artists would like to just
horse
draw
yeah,
Patty,
this
just I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Right now, it looks like she's taking a dump on the tree, so I'm okay with that.
Okay, so wait, what were you doing, Cerelia?
Well, I'm trying to tame the horse.
Oh.
I actually intended to do animal handling again.
Okay, hold it up.
Funny. Complete silence from
How
Cranky.
do you want to handle this?
I am gonna slowly approach the horse in a manner showing respect, trying to slowly, just as you usually do, make physical contact in a way that isn't threatening.
You do notice that the closer you come, the more heavier it starts to breathe out of his nose. As you
Yeah?
place a hand on its nose, it keeps breathing heavily, but it does not attack you.
Alright.
That's it.
That is a good thing, since that is
It
a
hasn't
sign.
attacked you, let's say that. That's, God damn it.
That is not what Crank had intended.
The life of a fucking DM, eh? That's the reason why we have alcohol.
Yeah, it's one reason I like rotating DMs here, so everybody could understand the pain.
Speaking of alcohol, Rin, are you still there? I haven't heard you in a while.
Then,
I'm just waiting till you all are done doing what you're doing so we can move this tree.
Well,
No.
well, we're trying to get you, like, what do you want to do, Ren?
I want to blow shit up.
Aw.
But that got vetoed, so I got rope, and I want to be kinky and use the rope.
well,
Go
Percival
on.
is standing there all alone.
Interesting.
There is hard work being talked about. Of course, Percival's going to be standing here pretending he doesn't exist.
Well,
Yeah.
well, Calhoun could probably be tying up Percival to try to, like, attempt to tie him to the tree. But just, like,
Ooh,
end
don't
up doing it
threaten me
wrong.
with a good time.
Kinky.
And then it just, like, leave him tied up to the tree when we move on.
I see.
Yeah, as you all try to push the tree, it moves slowly. It is moving, but it's moving slowly, and suddenly I cannot move the tree.
Wait, is that part of the map, or is that a different,
It is part of the map.
Okay, so you can't actually move it.
I'll just
Yeah, okay.
pretend.
I can move the entire map, but no.
Nope, that wouldn't work.
No.
So we could just use
But
our
the tree
imagination.
slowly.
Well,
Imagination.
I'm actually surprised that my character S isn't attacked.
Yet.
I think all of us are.
Okay. As the group is pulling and pushing on the tree, and Calhoun is doing God knows what to Percival. Celia, what do you want to do next?
What I want to do.
Mhm.
Can I, with animal handling,
What do you want to do with animal handling?
see if I can actually take, well, if it will allow me to get to the side of it, still in physical contact with it, without it being angry.
I will say, because, like I said, this creature has nothing but aggression on the mind, and you're already pushing your luck here. I have to say a disadvantage with it. Because you're pushing, basically,
Oh,
as you come to the side, you see him basically nip the air where you would be in, like, if you took another step. You see him, like, bite the air there.
Alright guys, I'll be right
I
back.
am gonna stay there for now, still trying to win his respect by having somewhat physical contact with him.
Okay. Carmel is gone for a bit. Okay.
Okay. So, how much progress have we made with moving the tree? Is it completely off the path?
3/4. And a person can walk past it, but the cart can't.
Almost there. Keep pushing. Calhoun,
Yeah.
what you do to Percy? You tied him to wrong tree.
Just look away. Just look away.
Christ.
I
Nothing going on here.
I
Nothing
not
going on.
understand this culture.
Yeah, me neither.
If only Gerald was here, we could make more progress. But,
Yeah, where the fuck is he again?
but him vanish like drop of water in ocean.
Oh, he shall be missed. I'm so sorry. Okay.
As they are bickering with each other. Australia.
I am once again just going to try to calm the creature down, trying to earn its respect.
Roll it with disadvantage.
It's in.
Because you basically keep pushing and pushing it.
Oh, I'm just trying to gain its respect now. I'm not trying to go further closer.
Yeah, but
to
you
it than it
try to keep interacting with it. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
it still has like aggression in the head and wanting to hurt something. So it tries to bite, but it misses.
Fair enough. I'm gonna stay.
Just so that you know that.
I am.
That's a
might
pretty
hope
wicked
that
grin. I
just
didn't
wants
notice
to
that before.
steed.
Yeah, that's the setting. That's why I'm constantly like enlarging things so that you guys at least see what it is. And to be honest, I keep enlarging the fucking ferret because I know Coco likes it.
It's a ferret. It's a green Mr. Gibbets in grass.
Yeah.
Mr. Gibbets is right now napping in his cage.
If after this is done, I will send you the image of it.
Okay, so, all right, push. Almost there.
And the tree is far enough that the cart can actually get past it. As the big creature hops over it, and Christ, how did you call it? Wukan
Wuka.
start attaching the straps again. He noticed Gerald, and he is like, "Get away from there! Don't get away from there!"
Gerald. Oh, what happened? Horse not look friendly.
You better step away from it while you still can. I know that look on its face.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do when it's my turn.
It is your
Once,
turn.
once again, try to interact with the horse.
You know what you need to roll. It tried to make another attempt to bite you. It misses again. Fuck.
I wonder how many dice he's gonna have to roll when you finally
Okay,
connects.
I'm actually. This I don't know.
At this point, the horse has tried to bite you 3 times.
I am still gonna attempt.
Christ. The raccoon walks close up to you and literally grabs you by the back of the collar and pulls you to the side, away from it. Give me a strength check. No, wait, an athletics check to see if you can resist the pull.
I know orangutans are pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cerelia is very strong-minded in what he wants to do, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, he just needs to roll that athletics check now.
Yeah. Need it now.
It's any moment.
And Celia,
Yeah.
Athletics
Wait.
check.
Did I miss? Oh, athletics.
I ask you 3 times to roll athletic checks.
Why did I
See if you
miss it?
can resist the pulling on your collar.
18.
Christ. You feel a very strong tug on your collar, but you manage to stay on your ground. Rector notices that the 3 little creatures, even a bird, start to basically back away and try to make themselves look as small as possible.
Well, I don't intend to do any harm.
They don't know that.
It is not a warning to it from you. It is a warning to you to make sure that it doesn't attack you.
Gerald, maybe a retreat? Yes, Gerald, retreat. Back away.
Fine. I shall. And then I walk over to Richter. God damn it, guys.
Walks closer to the horse, and from its cloak it grabs a weird purple powder and blows it into the face of the horse. And he says, "I hope that will do it."
Maybe
And as he-
sleepy, honey. Calm horse down. And he points over to the cat bee thing.
Yeah, the thing is, the card is not strong enough to carry him. It's a very rackety card.
I see.
I want you to know that that is a large horse.
Yeah, horses are 2x2 large creatures. Metagaming.
Yeah, Bladder said that you know those big horses that they use for like gypsy carts.
Please.
Trying to remember the names. I know they're
Thinkers.
the Budweiser horses.
Yeah, those horses are bigger than normal horses.
What's the names again?
Tinkers.
Like we call it something different here. Like we don't call it tinkers.
I also have heard that they are literally called gypsy vanners.
Yeah, that's not a phrase over here.
Well, they
No, I mean I
they
believe
literally
you.
call
I'm
gypsy
just-
vans, gypsy vanners.
Let's see. Oh, now I gotta look this up. Okay.
Yeah.
Budweiser horse.
But yeah, meanwhile, Walkman is trying to call the creatures close, and
Clydesdales.
Yeah.
That's what we call them.
they come closer.
Damn it.
Meanwhile, the little bird creature sits on the stump and looks at Faima.
Oh.
and- Puffs off his chest, puts his little paws on the ground. I want you to know this bird creature is like 10 inches tall. Stomped his little feet, paws off the chest, and goes, "Meow," while directly looking at Faima.
I see. Interesting.
Like, yeah, this time the stump is quite accurate of its size. But this is there's a reason that it almost makes like a squeaky toy-like noise.
Okay. Like I just kind of fell down the rabbit hole here. I was looking at for like the largest horses or horse breeds. Clydesdale is one of the largest, but probably even beefier than a Clydesdale is called a Shire.
Oh, yeah.
This thing looks like just a massive muscles with legs.
Yeah, that is a tinker.
Let me see if I just get the image for it.
It is a very large horse with hair on its hooves.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the image on the stream.
Yeah, a tinker. Also sometimes referred to as a gypsy vanner.
And then where's that one Clydesdale I saw? It's like there was somebody riding a Clydesdale, and she just looked like so incredibly tiny on the Clydesdale.
Clydesdales. Nah.
Yeah, Clydesdales. Those are the Budweiser horses.
But yeah, basically, the carrion horse is it's big.
Yeah, this is the
And
Clydesdale.
yeah.
Look how small that guy is. His legs don't even reach to the bottom part of the horse.
Yeah, and Vulcan walks up to the tiny bird and literally just with both hands grabs the tiny bird and holds its stretched arm pointing towards the car. And as he grabs the bird literally goes like "Mesh!" It's sounding very distressed, or basically like it's not getting its way. And it is literally just carrying it to the cart.
Well, what interesting creature.
Yeah, nobody ever asked what the bird actually was, so I'm just gonna call it a bird, the creature.
It's like wait, let me zoom in a little bit. It had like owl-like features on it.
I can enlarge it if you want.
Yeah, listen,
It's an owl cat, basically, to say
No.
roughly.
those aren't cat ears. Well, kind of cat ears.
An owl squirrel.
That's also a possibility.
It's the king's cousin!
I'm gonna make it small again.
Aw, the
Yes.
bird was big.
Yeah,
Mm,
just to show off.
glad to help, but before you leave,
Yeah.
you come from Mind's Mind?
Oh, I would not go to that place with these creatures.
What know you of this place?
It harbors a dark secret. Everybody's very sketchy. You need to be careful of the marketplace before somebody steals your entire coin stash.
Very shady place, then.
It is, but on the first look, it doesn't. It looks welcome and friendly, but when you actually start walking around, and yeah, it's not.
I see. One more question.
Yeah.
You seem to know much of magic. You know of magic of mushrooms that turn people to monsters.
I have heard like all tall tales about it, but to be honest, I don't believe in it. Sounds ridiculous. Why would you ever do that?
He really kind of glances over at the gigantic snake horse thing. Yeah, sounds ridiculous. But what tales have you heard?
I have. I want to reiterate that it is a tale told when I was, let's say, different. About that. Do you happen to know what color this mushroom was? Or this mushroom you're looking for?
Guys, do you remember what color the mushrooms were? Do our characters
I do not.
like this just happened like yesterday for our characters, so they would know, but I personally don't remember.
Basically,
I
this
can't
happened
remember.
like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I wasn't there
That's
for
not
that
5 hours
campaign.
ago. And basically, the mushrooms were like blue purplish that you got from the victims.
They were kind of purple, blue-ish shade.
He looks at you and he is quite forsaken. And then he says, I have heard a tale about that, and to be honest, it was so long ago, but I still distinctly remember the word mother's stem.
Mother's stem.
Yeah, mother's stem. And he looks around and he's like, I don't know if that means that there's a lady creating them, if there's like, if that's, I don't know what is. All I know is mother's stem.
And these mother's stem placed on people's necks and turned them to monster.
I would not know. I honestly would not know.
Where can we find more on these tales?
It. To be honest, using such things sounds very sketchy. And to be honest, the mine is the place where all things sketchy comes together and mingle, so to say. So I think you want to head there if you want more information. But I would also recommend just try to find some information in the library and hope that you're lucky that you find it. Either way, I should go on my way.
Real quick before he leaves, does anybody happen to have any extra empty jars or flask?
I
Maybe?
don't think I have any empty containers now.
Your bottles of clothes. I have stoppered bottles with colored liquids. I could pour some out.
It's
Yeah, fuck.
because right now I'm thinking like we could probably use some of that sleeping honey from the bee cat.
Stop a body with color.
It's part of a charlatan's kit that, like, the little files of.
Oh, they're like snake oil.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, no, I was wondering like what kind of vials are? What is in these vials? So it's like, is there like some residue over for something?
Nobody else would know, but it's just like dyed water.
Okay,
It's
no,
like
that,
from freshly grounded up snakes.
Exactly.
if you pour out the contents, you could use it.
And I can't be entirely certain what's going to happen to this enchanted veil if I use some of my personal light magic, but I am willing to sacrifice some of my water for you. I mean magic.
Yes. Wuka, could we have some of the sleep-in honey? It may be useful in our travels. And he kind of holds up the now empty flask.
He looks at you, and looks at the bee, and looks at the tree stump, and is like, okay, some. And he waves his arm to come closer.
Okay, yeah, he'll hand Wuka the jar or the file.
And I
Oh,
put down my bottles to 9.
No, he says, you hold the vial, there is actually only one way to actually get the honey out of these creatures. Just
Dribbling. Okay.
Don't
You
worry,
expert.
you want it as fresh as possible, and he basically grabs the honeybee, turns it upside down, and starts violently shaking it, to the point where the creature goes like, "Mee!"
What?
and basically right into the vial.
What in God's name is happening?
And then he turns it back and just starts patting it.
I
Do
feel
you now
guilty.
understand why these creatures are hunted? Because they're quite easily used for harvesting, but you can also understand if people do this too often to it, it will not be good for it.
If only I do.
But instead of like the normal color of honey, that is slightly orangish.
I see. Interesting.
It is not the normal color of honey. And we're gonna look like, is that all, or then I go on my way?
Guys, that's all I really wanted from him. What do you want?
I really want that bird creature, but I don't have 3,000 gold, so.
I still want that horse.
You notice that Wukon is keeping an eye on you, so does Mahun. They're both keeping an eye on you.
In character, I'm going to ask for one small request. Excuse me, bird creature, could you give us one of your trumpeting roars once more?
It just sits downstairs.
Ah, God damn it. Hey, Cranky, you evil man.
Safe travels to you, Wuka, and large cranky man.
Same to you. As it basically Mahun starts walking on its own, and you guys just continue on your own path.
I'm gonna miss that bird creature.
It looked delicious.
It had the
After
voice.
walking some more hours, it does start to become dark.
We
And
should probably set up camp soon.
You do come to a little bit of an open space in the woods, and you see that an old campfire that has burned out long time ago. So some people have used this as a camping place before.
I see.
You can walk forward, further, or you can stay. What you guys want to do? It's up to you.
How recent does it look like this was used?
Oh, the wood and the charcoal are stone cold. There are no footprints besides like natural animals, and no real sign of humans around besides the campfire, and like a couple of logs that been used, like it looks like benches, but those are long overgrown with moss.
This seems like fine place to set up camp as any.
So you're gonna start a camp here?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds like
I
a
don't
nice
see any
place
reason.
to
Yeah.
camp.
Okay. Of course, as the night goes on, and you guys chatter about the things, you also start questioning each other, like, what is actually the plan of when you actually come to the mine? Because you have no idea what the place is.
So, I'm still new to this land. Anyone know much of the mind?
I do not.
Calhoun, have you been to the mine's mind?
I
Celia,
usually
Kamal can give me a combined history check.
Okay.
History, you say?
See if you ever actually heard about it.
3. Exactly what I expect. My character knows nothing.
Calhoun basically tells exactly the same as Wuka, but she does remember tales about weird magic being created there.
all hearsay, so I hear.
What kind of weird magic?
Well, nothing specific, just things that you thought were not possible. So everybody always said that it was just bullshitting. That's all I can remember. I grew up in a weird town, and what I heard about it was not a lot. But I definitely have heard the stories that Buka said.
So they make magic from the shite of bulls.
Shite up.
Yes. Absolutely. Nobody correct him. Yes.
Okay, then that is an interesting way of saying it.
Ren,
Don't
roll
ruin this for
perception
me.
check.
Who?
You ran a perception.
I saw you bleeping there. I
Bless
should
you.
actually
Bless you.
step away from
You hear something rustling behind you right about there.
Okay. Calhoun slowly gets up and moves towards this side a bit more, very carefully. And he just gestures towards the area where I was just sitting and just to my ear like there's something there.
Fima, is that you over there? Technically, I haven't unsummoned Fima yet.
No, Fima sitting right beside you. There.
Hmm.
I'm pointing.
Perhaps it's
Something
just
here.
a squirrel or bunny.
Didn't sound like a squirrel.
Don't believe
the
that the king would be
rustling
scampering
becomes-
around out here.
The rustling becomes slightly louder.
You can't tell me you didn't hear that.
Hmm.
Rector did hear it.
Guys,
Yep.
I have to go now.
Okay.
Alrighty, thanks for playing,
Well,
Sora.
thanks for showing up, Sorelia.
Yep.
Yeah, it was nice. It
We'll
was
try
nice.
our
It's
best not
still
to get you killed.
Yeah,
Trying
that's
there.
fair. Trying.
Meanwhile,
not to
me
make it
personally,
count.
I promise nothing.
Suddenly, Geralt disappears into the bushes.
I mean, I think we'll do a better job not getting him killed than Sorelia would.
Yeah,
Hey,
probably.
hey.
He's still
He's,
here.
he's enthusiastic about beasts.
Okay.
He likes beasts.
You've got the highest kill body count of anybody in the group.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah, by one character. I have only lost one character.
By one, you mean more than one, then yes.
No,
I-
I literally have only lost one character.
If we're ignoring the Cogent games, like how many characters have we lost in Cogent?
Okay, in coaching, I've lost 2, 3, perhaps.
4.
But then again, like everybody kind of like I think died in my Cogent games. That's probably like the bloodiest campaigns we've run so far.
Except for the Valentine's episodes.
Both those are glorious.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Although you
Because
guys,
Tiff is still very much alive
those,
and drinking a lot of coffee.
okay.
really-
So,
I figured out why I was sneezing.
are you sick?
Stupid ass plants.
Who buys flowers these days? Jesus.
A lot of people do.
Meanwhile,
I know.
the rustling becomes slightly closer.
Richter's going to arm himself. Mm.
Percival's gonna put mage armor on himself as a cantrip.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Okay.
Later.
Later.
Hey there.
Who goes there?
You don't hear anything. All you
Uh,
hear is the rustling of the bushes and such.
Fima, inspect. Gonna just have Fima check it out.
As Fima walks closer, suddenly something rolls out of the bushes.
Bee cat. No, it's not.
Aw, I was hoping it was Becat or the bird.
I'm gonna enlarge it so that everybody can
Is
see what it is.
that an owlbear baby?
Oh my god, that's adorable.
It's so cute. I
Guys.
want it.
It's an owlbear baby.
That's so cute.
No, its mother's not gonna be far away.
Ah, crap.
I shall be this child's mother.
As you say that, you hear a loud roar from straight behind you.
Behind who?
Behind Percival.
Percival,
No,
Percy, don't turn
Ooh,
around.
He jumps here behind Calhoun.
You coward.
I'm merely asserting where the sound I just heard came from.
As Percival runs away, it grabs the attention of the baby, and the baby is curious to the weird-looking man with the hat, and
Come here,
basically
child.
starts
I
to walk
shall protect
closer.
you.
I'll be right back.
Stay away from it, Percival.
It's such an innocent creature.
Stay
It would fit
away
nicely.
from it, Percival.
It grabs Percival's legs.
Calhoun, get away from Percival. Calhoun, stop drinking.
Isn't this nice to be appreciated for once?
Calhoun, get
This
back
is
to the
even
computer. He needs to retreat.
Shall we wait on Ren before we continue?
I really do think we should.
Percival gratefully picks up the child and holds it to his chest.
I did not expect that.
Hmm. Okay, so the character
But
sheet you had ready for
He's the only one
Corellius.
who's been...
So the extra character sheet you had ready for Cerelia, you might just want to switch that over to Caramel.
This is the first creature that's shown Percy kindness this entire campaign. Of course he's going to like this.
Well, you haven't tried to manipulate it yet.
I don't try and manipulate. I succeed at manipulating.
Okay, I've been corrected. So the real question
Yeah,
is,
actually, I take that back. The pocket gremlins are the only ones who have been nice to him. And now this little baby.
so the real question is, would Gerard try to tame the baby and or the mother? And if both, which one first?
Steal the baby, tame the mother.
Let's just say, leave that up to me.
Uh-oh. Come, child, there's a scary monster in these bushes behind. We shall protect you. Or my well-armed friend shall protect you. I shall see to your comfort and safety.
Don't speak for me.
Yeah, but all bears are pretty well known on every plane in the world. And
Yeah, but I don't
everybody
think he's
knows
seen the
about water
owl bear.
instinct. Oh, the
Well-
owl bear made a quite powerful presence, I must say.
Yeah. And Richter did say it was an owlbear.
Well, yeah, but look how nice it is.
Put it down, Percy.
Oh, the baby is just sitting in your arms, just basically just blowing bubbles.
See? Look how nice that is.
Put it down, Percy.
I
You
don't
anger
know
its parent.
Well, luckily I have some very powerful friends to make sure of my safety as well as the baby.
Stop calling us
Come on.
friends.
But just because we met this little critter just a moment ago doesn't mean we're not friends yet.
Yeah, I thought about it, Percy. Keep holding the baby.
Ooh.
Come, Fama. Get out the splash zone, Fama.
Bless.
Oh, look.
Like, Percy really, really wanted that bird creature, and now a bird creature walks up to him. Of course he's gonna take it.
Yeah.
All I wanted to hear was a chirp one last time, and I got denied that. Son of a bitch.
So I was like, Percy gave him 25 gold. How do we split that 7 ways?
What 7 ways?
I mean 3 ways.
That's
For a
the way
second I
that,
thought, like, are you gonna share with the birds in Weimar? What are you gonna do?
the pocket gremlins.
Also, Coco, I'm just sending you this because I know you will appreciate it.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Ah, yes. It's the fungus-furred flounder ferret.
Yeah.
Or F4.
The flaret.
4F. Yeah, fungus-furred flounder ferret.
I'm surprised that you didn't do a nature check on that, to be honest.
I think I did like a general nature check on all of them. Like I think I just rolled once for all of them.
Animal handling, Christ, so many.
Yeah, but I think you only counted it towards the big horse thing.
Yeah.
So, you
with
guys, should we
12
start taking bets on what Ren is doing right now?
Smoking.
Okay,
Yeah, smoking.
Okay, you're voting for smoke. You're voting for smoke.
I think they're smoking.
It's either that or the parents asked them to do something.
I'm guessing potty break.
Oh no, she will just straight up say that she had to go.
Either that
or she's refilling her drink.
Hungover type of, well, not even hungover yet, drunk thing.
Yeah, she's either refilling her drink. Like, she went to start refilling her drink, but you know what? She's put a thing like, why am I going to waste a glass? Why am I going to dirty a glass? That's just one more thing to wash. I'll just drink it straight from the bottle.
Dude,
I'm
that's
back. I'm
fucking
so
funny.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
All
Ren. Okay, so Ren, not that we're taking bets or anything, but like, what were you doing?
What was I doing?
Yeah.
Honestly, can I hear at least the bets you placed?
No, we weren't taking bets. I don't know. Quiet, Caramel. I don't know.
Hypothetically,
Okay, fine. What were your
hypothetically, if we were
guesses?
placing bets, what were you up to?
What were your guesses that I was doing?
Helping children.
What?
No,
Charity
I
work.
almost. Okay, I don't even care that this is on stream or anything. I almost shit myself, so I had to go to the bathroom.
Called it! Called it!
Damn it! Alright, Coco wins. Not the shit.
I said
Not the
that you went
shit
for a
was
smoke break.
I said the same thing.
I was actually taking a smoke break, but then suddenly my bowels just went like, yeah, and so I had to run for it, and I made it in time.
Yeah,
Those
alcohol
are
is a
the worst
diuretic,
ones.
so
Those are the
But,
worst one.
basically what you missed in the time you were on. The baby actually walked up to Percival, and Percival basically picked it up and is holding it in his arm.
Then I'm gonna eat the fuck out of it.
No, yeah, like Richter kept telling Percival to like put it down, put it down. Percival was like, no, and we're just like, you know what? You keep holding on to it, and it's now hiding behind this rock and tree branch.
Caramel.
And he straight up said like, okay, fine, well, we're gonna get out of the splash zone.
Yeah.
The only creature that's been nice to him the entire time.
Yeah, the owlbear lets out another roar, and the little baby starts to chirp.
Weren't you just adorable?
Gerald, back away. Or Gerald, G-Man, back away.
I don't want to kill this character, but I'm pretty sure that he tried to do something with owlbear.
Well, but he
He
does,
would
he
have
does
to
he does follow Richter's orders,
That's true.
and Richter's order him to back away.
That's
Oh.
nice, you only.
Caramel, what did you guess that I was doing then?
I thought you were taking a smoke break.
Well, I take my laptop with me when I take a smoke break, so.
Because I did correctly guess that you would say that you were going to take a shit or something if you were like, bathroom.
Yeah, no, but that was an emergency, and
Did-
it was seconds away from disaster, so I didn't.
Oh,
really-
I understand
Yeah.
entirely. Those are the worst. We're just like,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
And then you just had a smoke break while you're on the toilet. It's like, well, you know, might as well save some time. Kill two birds with one stone.
No. I was
Efficiency.
smoking, and then suddenly my bowels were like, no, it's
Yeah,
something
that-
I ate, and then I just had to run.
See, my second guess was you were going to refill your drink, but instead, like, you
Okay.
probably figured like, I don't want to waste a glass, and just started drinking straight from the bottle.
I don't do that.
I
Why would you say that? It's not like I'm the only one drinking soda in this house or anything.
Soda.
Soda.
Is that what you call it over there?
Don't lie, Ren, come on.
I drank from the bottle
No.
like a savage.
I have
So
seen you do it
fucking funny.
multiple times, you cannot lie to me.
I'm
So
not-
fucking funny.
Hey, it's one less
Sorry,
glass
okay,
to wash, right?
Exactly.
We have a
Okay.
dishwasher still.
What do you guys gonna do next?
I'm desperately looking through my spells list to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get to how this one.
Richter is just gonna like this in a loud whisper or hushed whisper. Is like, Percy, put it down.
It's so sweet of you to care, Richter, but this child needs our help.
I
I'm
don't
going
want
to do one nice thing with my life. It will be this.
I don't want this place stinking of blood. Put it down.
As you two are arguing, Rector hears some rustling behind him.
Oh no.
All of a sudden, Richter has to take a shit and clear his bowels real quick.
Okay, yeah. Richter turns to see what's behind him. Son of a bitch. Shoo.
Well,
As
then
it
now I.
basically
Shoo.
just-
Go away. Shoo.
As it basically just roll out of the bushes, it stops rolling right at your feet.
No. Stay
So
away.
Percy looks at the baby and says, "Oh, so now that's why you want me to lose this child, so you can be the only one with one.
Go,
How it's low, sir."
go to your mother. Go to your mother. Shoo. Stupid kid.
It is just basically just wobbling about, just aimlessly.
Okay. Okay, fine, Ma. I think we dodged the bullet. Whatever bullets are.
Whatever.
I don't know if bullets are a thing in this universe.
You dodged the spear. The arrow. Shit.
No, we dodged an arrow.
Percy's leveling whether or not it's worth going to try and pick up this baby too. Clearly abandoned baby.
Yeah. Thing is, like, I'll try to like ask Calhoun or even Gerald to try to not get Percy killed by his owlbear. But owlbears are monstrosities; they're not beasts.
Mhm.
So you wouldn't really have an ability to communicate with it.
This just keeps Earth and me is regarding picking up this baby.
Percy, give the baby back to its mother.
I am its mother now. Best of both worlds. Percy takes one step backwards. Uh-oh.
It is
Alright,
currently just looking straight at you, and behind it is another one just following the mother.
So Percy's gonna use prestidigitation to try and make an owlbear baby sound from way behind the mother.
From this direction.
Let's see.
Do you need to roll something for that?
I don't think so.
Because I do want to say, if you're gonna do that, it's with disadvantage because she literally just came from that way,
That crap.
and she literally is seeing you hold one. Plus, she
Well,
knows that there's one behind her.
Well, this would just be a straight up deception check.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see the blood, clean soil. Make colored. Oh wait, I don't know if it can make sound. I thought it could. I'm reading it. So I don't even know if I can do that. Warm, chill,
I think
flavor.
demology, whatever it is.
Demology?
Yeah, I think that's the one that makes sound.
Shit. Okay, let's see. Harmless sensory effects, shower sparks, puff of wind. Okay, here we go. So I can light a small campfire. There we go. So he's going to light the campfire that has since been stuffed out in the middle. That prestidigitation can use.
Okay, yeah, because Richter has thaumaturgy, whatever, and I just reread it, and yeah, that's the one that makes the sounds.
That's because I was thinking of Holbrook, who was using those to make goose sounds. Okay, there we go. That's the wrong one.
As the fire appears in front of it, the owlbear moves its hands over the floor and throws dirt over it,
Ah, shit.
immediately putting it out.
God damn it. Okay, this thing's smart.
Richter doesn't have night vision, just wanted to point that out.
I do.
Alright, and what other spells does he have? He doesn't want to give up the baby?
The one near Rector is slowly just waddling towards the mother.
Alright. I have literally. So this thing can't understand human language, correct?
Yep, it cannot.
It's like it is an animal, but it is considered a monstrosity as far as stats go when you're casting spells.
Mhm.
You are capable of taming it like an animal. Like I know goblins tend to tame owlbears sometimes.
Mhm.
So it is capable of learning like an animal. But it's not but it has the same intelligence of an animal.
So suggestion definitely wouldn't work.
No.
Fuck. Blah blah blah. Magic. Oh, cool. Hold on. That can hear and understand you. Damn it. Okay. Help. Go ahead and think up things while I start getting my character sheet ready. Let's see here.
I think we're all just waiting to see what happens to you.
It,
Alright, I got
it keeps
one
getting
last
closer.
thing.
As the mother comes closer, the small one in your hand is basically reaching its little arms out towards the mother.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, you betray me, baby. 1 second. Alright. Can I would Percy know if these things have dark vision?
Nature check.
Oh,
Actually,
Jesus,
for
why did-
monstrosities, that would be Arcana, but I'm just being a rule
Yeah.
lawyer right now.
No, if it's Arcana, then it's Arcana.
Arcana. Please God, Percy, be good at Arcana. Of course he isn't.
You wanna know?
I would or would not.
You're not sure.
Ooh. Well, it's a fucking owl, so he's gonna. Alright, so he's just gonna gently put the baby on the ground and back up 1 step.
The baby just huddles towards the mother. And the mother just basically just moves up here with the 3 babies and just sits there. Just keeping an eye on Percival.
Alright,
She's
this
just laying on the floor with the arm around the 3 babies, just laying still.
Percival's
Looks-
going to sit on the ground and try and mimic the actions of what the babies are doing to try and look as non-threatening as possible.
You can do that.
Alright, he does
But,
that.
And it is. Calhoun can see that the owlbear has an expression of content.
Okay, nobody move. Nobody move, and it might just go away.
Oh, Ed is just laying on the floor, just arms around the baby, and the babies are just doing their own thing.
Maybe we should just move the go away.
Perhaps the new
There's-
camp is in order.
The thing is, every time one of you try to do a step backwards, she immediately shoots up and looks at you.
Hmm.
Alright, Percival's going to gently sort of like wander like a little baby close to her.
Oh god.
She hisses at you like an owl.
Ah, God damn it.
Well,
She wants us to be her babies. That's correct.
stop that, Percy. Since I am most likable of us, he's just gonna move. He's just gonna sit on this excuse me, on this log.
She's just literally just constantly looking from one to the other.
Like he's not gonna make any attempt to approach her. Just kind of sitting against the log, just resting.
As basically the night goes on, and every time you try to go away, she shoots up as like you were about to do something. As time goes by, you all fall asleep,
Oh boy.
and you're all greeted by a and
Oh,
not
I don't sleep though.
yeah, you're
Crap.
just the entire day, just the entire night. But Rector and Percival are awakened by they wake up to quite a rare sight of the mother just cradling and just slightly playing, grooming the babies.
Aww.
As it
Calhoun is
just
just drawing
looks
them.
at you, it moves the babies one by one just behind her. As the babies slowly walk into the forest, she walks backwards, still looking at you, and just disappears in the bushes.
Mm.
And that's 2 magical birds I've lost today.
Looks like my likable demeanor saved us again.
Clearly cuddling. That's why they left to find greener pastures.
You are a kidnapper.
The kid wandered up to me.
Yeah.
Still doesn't need these are your mommy.
They dumb mushhead babies. No better.
And here is it. We can either stop here or continue. There's more. A lot more.
That, but we're down Cerelia. Rin, how are you feeling? Because I know it's really late for you guys. It's what, 11 p.m. for you?
No.
10:30.
10:30? Okay. So it's the latest for you guys. So you two tell us. And Camera, like I don't know how late you can play.
I should be, do other things, but I can stay for a little bit longer if need be.
I'm down.
Rin?
I'm just eating a snack. I don't care.
I can do about another probably half hour or so.
So Cranky, so you know what's about to happen. Like in a half an hour, will we be able to hit a good stopping point? Or will we be stuck in the middle of something?
Honestly, that depends on how you guys play, I will be honest.
I'll, you're the dungeon master. I'll leave it up to you.
I say it's a good time to stop here, just in case.
Okay, I will
Because
respect
I
that.
want to see it, but at the same time, I'm like, promise I'd get something else done today.
Yeah, plus that is a beautiful sight to end it on, to be honest.
Aw, it is. Me not dying.
I mean, well, that's debatable. But I respect the DM's judgment here.
I just want to say there were a lot of like invisible holes behind the screen. And Carol got quite lucky, that's all I'm saying.
God damn it, okay, it's like... I was convinced that it's like, okay, this mother wants us to like to befriend her or something like that. And then as
No.
There
time
is
kept
a
going on,
reason
it's
why
like,
I have a page with all bear attacks open.
It's like I will admit,
Just-
like there was, like I don't think I was metagaming, but like a part of me could have, because I do know the scenario. This is a popular scenario in D&D, the entire owlbear baby situation.
What
But
is it?
9 times out of 10 is usually the party ends up killing the mother.
Aw,
I didn't want that.
And
That's why I
that's so
then,
didn't
sad
believe
though.
him.
and then there was always like the party would have to debate like, oh well, do we kill the baby? Do we leave the baby? Do we take the baby with us? And I was like, and I always hated that scenario.
Yeah,
Mhm.
poor baby.
That's so sad.
Yeah, in fact, like
I was-
in the new Dungeons and Dragons game, the Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 2, I think it is. They have that exact scenario.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how popular the scenario is. So I was like, I know what owlbears could do, and Richter likes his face where it is right now.
I will ask, like, was the point of it just to like sort of see if we get ourselves killed, or
Well, a part of me was thinking like, does he want us to kill this owlbear mother and take the owlbear babies and raise them so we each have our own well, 3 of us will have our owlbear babies? It's like that seems
I-
like way too many lemons for a dungeon master to juggle.
To be honest, I had 5 possible scenarios I was prepared for.
oh,
I'm not gonna say the scenarios because let's just say we got like good ending.
aw,
Yeah, like I was thinking
Means
like
that I can remove 4 of these.
I was just trying to think of the most realistic thing Richter would do, and that's avoid combat if he could.
Yeah, Rector would also, I think, would understand like it is a baby, it's a mother that wants to defend baby.
Yeah, it's not like we were tasked to kill this mother. It's just an animal that's just kind of roaming around
Yeah.
until Percival
thing is,
tried
it's
to
just
kidnap
like-
the babies. You're like, oh, it's cute. I'm the
it's
mother
literally-
now. I farted
the
this baby
only-
out. It's mine.
they you don't know his backstory, maybe because I haven't written it down on there, and B, it's the only creature that's been nice to him the entire time. Everyone's been such a dick.
Well,
Whose fault is that?
You all treated me with suspicion just because the way he's dressed.
That's the way he talks. There's the difference.
And the way you act, and the fact that you always hide behind stuff whenever there's combat and pretend that you actually contributed when you didn't do anything. And
but
Have
can
you
really
died
blame
yet?
him if something like this would walk up to you?
Have you
God,
died yet?
I would run in fear because I know what's behind it.
Let's see.
Yet you immediately trust. Christ, what is it? Yeah, this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that could have been a poisonous monster for all we know.
Oh, well, one thing, Richter didn't trust any of these creatures. He just didn't attack any of them. He had his halberd out the entire time. Me, I thought that was adorable.
See, here's the thing though, you don't trust anybody, Richter. Like you especially don't trust Percy, and he's done nothing wrong.
No, you got to
Trust
earn.
Calhoun, I think.
Well, one thing you need to trust. Like trust is earned. Like Richter, he's new to this land. He doesn't really know any of the customs, so he's always expecting like somebody to try to get one over on him. So you got to earn his trust. Like Calhoun and Geralt, like he trusts them more. Like, well, one, Geralt pretty much does whatever Richter says,
So you want lackeys? Got it.
and as far as like Calhoun goes, like Calhoun proven himself in battle.
Also, I can translate for you. I'm convenient.
Also, they're very entertaining when they're drunk. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm just just showing the characters that were on screen that were maybe.
Yeah,
Too
this
small
one
to
is a
see
really
from-
cool drawing with the snake beast.
I really like that. That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like legit, that's amazing.
To be honest, believe it or not, 2 different artists.
Really?
Yeah.
That looks exactly the same. Oh wow, I'm impressed.
I just happened to find them, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that is just fucking convenient."
That bird, I want that bird so badly. It just entertains me to no end.
I'm surprised that the only thing that could basically like studied was Mahound and a carrion horse.
I wanted that bird, but
Meanwhile,
Percy-
this creature just constantly puffing up his chest and stomping his little paws, making noise. Nope, that gets ignored.
I didn't ignore it.
Well, I relate to that creature then.
No, it's like I consider that creature kind of like an annoying chihuahua. Like, it's the smallest creature, and it's always the loudest one, always causing like so many issues. And chihuahuas are just annoying, so I just try to ignore those things.
Oh, that sound effects though were just fucking hilarious though. Oh, Cappy, so cute.
Man, that thing almost
Yeah, this
stung
one
Richter
tried
to
to make
death.
That thing tried to make love to your face, so you didn't really like that.
But it looks so fluffy though.
It's very fluffy. To be honest, it was that Richter was legit the one closest. Because I was just constantly moving the invisible animals just around. I was like, okay, after set amount of things, it will latch to somebody's face. Richter was closest.
I had figured because like Richter was like the only one like who's like been eating honey recently, so he probably had honey on his breath.
Okay, that's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
I didn't even think of that. It was literally like Richter's closest. Fuck.
I forgot to ask why the wood was squishy. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Whoops. Next time.
I should.
Oh,
I
and,
should every one of the animals.
oh, and Caramel, as far as like why Richter like instantly didn't like Percival, it's the first impression was a poor one.
Oh, I totally get it. I 100% get it. That's half the fun of playing him. Is
Oh, yeah,
everyone
yeah.
thinks he's an asshole.
Well-
He's just a scared son of a bitch.
Well, I'm just saying like because I'm thinking like wait, like we're on the timer like Richter's sitting like just minding his own business, eating his food, and Percival just kind of walks up, sits at his table without asking, and like just starts like, oh, who are you? You know, just started interrogating him, and I'm thinking, if I was sitting in a Denny's and some random person just kind of sat at my table and started asking me questions, how would I react?
The worst part is
Negatively. That's what I would react, very negatively.
the worst part is I could absolutely see that happening to you.
It's
That
happened to
somebody
me in
just walks
college.
up to him in a Denny's.
No, it has happened to me in college when people just would sit at my table in the cafeteria and start
Oh,
talking
that-
to me.
That happens to me all the time. Like I have like very gregarious face, so people come up and just start talking to me or whatever. I'm just like, all right, let's roll with it, see what happens.
This horse looked badass, by the way. I can
Yeah,
see
it's
why
fucking
Cerelia wanted to try to tame it.
The thing is, I'm surprised Australia did not pick up the fact when I said it had a scar across its white eyes.
It was blind.
I thought you said skull.
Finally, the claw
Yeah, yeah.
drops.
No. I see. I heard skull. Just like Caramel, I heard skull. So I just.
Yeah, same here. It's like demon horse or something.
Yeah, but to be honest, it would be something that only Australia would have seen.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, very cool picture to be honest.
You know,
Oh man, I forgot how much I like these characters. This is fun.
like there's a random story popped in my head talking about random people sitting at my table. Back the first time I went to college, when before I dropped out, sitting at the table, just eating breakfast in the cafeteria, and this girl just randomly sits at my table and starts talking to me. I'm instantly suspicious, but I'm curious, so I'm talking with her, and she's like, "Oh, have I seen you at the parties? Have you blah blah blah? You've probably seen me. I'm usually dancing in my bra." I was like, "Why is she telling me this?" And then she's like, "Oh, you should come over and sit at our table." And I look over at her table, and just like 6 other guys sitting at her table, and then it instantly pops in my head like, "Oh, she's building a guy harem," and she wants me
Guy
to.
harem.
Yeah, well, when you say harem, you just think like a female harem. So
Oh, I know. It's just fucking
yeah,
hilarious.
I don't know if there's a different word for it when it's all men, but she's building her own harem. It's like, oh, she wants me to join her harem. Like those guys, they could.
Gender neutral.
They barely fit in that booth. Like one guy is like his ass is off the booth right now. Is trying to fit on there, and they want me to squeeze in there. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna finish my breakfast here.
To be honest, then I would just play the card of just speak Dutch.
Yeah, just go from English to like, do habla español?
I'm just showing off fucking things we have
so
seen before.
fucking
now.
funny.
Uh,
You just have a thing of just interesting characters finding you, Coco. I love it so much.
I mean, now I'm in this flashback. Like, my God, even high school people just randomly sit at my table for no reason.
I remember. Yeah,
It's
with
like
me,
I'm just minding my own business. People just walk up. It's like, guys, I'm just
with
trying
me,
to.
this literally people just like talking to me for some reason. I remember once, I think it was me and Ren were going to some concert, I think, and basically it was on the way there, and then we would meet in the train.
Before I got
She-
on the train, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to this guy, and suddenly she come there, and the guy basically stopped talking to me. As he got up, like at the station before us, he looked at me and he said, "Good luck,"
Fuck. What?
because well, when she was getting in the train, I waved at her, and she was just pure sourpuss and not reacting.
Uh-oh.
I had a morning mood.
Yeah, and then she sat next to me, and I think it was more like "Good luck" with her.
Still, what an ass.
Eh,
Yeah, that was the main.
It's like I know back in New York, like even here in Arizona, a few times when people just randomly talk to me in the street, they usually thought I was a drug dealer and just trying to score drugs.
You look like a drug dealer, though.
Okay, back in New York when it happened, yes, okay, fine. I could see that when I'm just walking in the park during a class trip. By the way, it was during a class trip. Somebody, like I'm with my classmates, just kind of walked up to me, and so what was trying to score like marijuana off me. Like I didn't know what he was saying because he was talking under his breath. So I was like, what are you saying? Like, who are you? Why are you talking to me? And he's like, and I was like, oh, you're trying to score some pot. No, I don't. I'm with my class. That's my teacher right over there.
Oh, it's so fucking. I just see you like modern Coco in like your jacket and hat and glasses just laying against the wall like.
This is young Coco. Like I had no beard, no mustache. I had long hair.
Oh.
It is like, and like I think my final response was like, I just kind of nodded and walked away.
Sounds like
I
something you
didn't
would
really.
do.
I just nodded and walked away. The other time I remember is actually here in Arizona after work when I got my job. I used to dress up like super professional, like way more professional than I needed. Like I was like in a suit and a tie, and I looked like I was going to a wedding. Like the first month I worked there, it's like I always just super nice. I'm going to the light rail. I'm waiting for the train. Some dude, this random guy, just walked up to me, started complimenting me in my outfit, and he was looking at like he didn't specifically say any like what he wanted, but he wanted to score something. I was like, what? I was like, yeah. Do you have any? Do you have any? What are you talking about? Like, why do you think I'm a dealer? And then he just looked at me annoyed, and walked away.
What the fuck? I had an exact opposite experience, but similar thing where I think I've told you this story before, Coco, but the same damn light rail outside of work, just standing there, it's crowded as hell. And then, short preface, real quick, is you know what this is, Coco, but Rin and Cranky, there's like, you ever heard of the combo of chicken and waffles before?
Yeah.
what?
Oh, really? Okay, so just like literally just fried chicken and waffles. It's amazing. So there's this place called Lolo's Chicken and Waffles nearby, and it just serves fried chicken and waffles. It's incredible. So anyways, and I'm like, wait a fucking minute. He ignored everybody else and came up to me. I'm like, I'm the only fat person on this platform. Fuck. like, there's this fat fuck standing there. Oh, I bet that guy knows where Lolo's is at. So
That dude knows where food is.
exactly, I'm just like, ah.
That looks
Yeah,
like
can you
someone who
blame
knows
him?
what good food is.
No, I don't.
But you
Yeah.
know, he was right though, Carabot. I'm just
He
saying,
was right. That's the
right.
problem.
You didn't know where Lodos was.
Because I'm all dressed there and like Coco, I'm way overdressed and derpy and everything like that. But same thing. I'm the only fat person on that platform. And I'm just like, oh. But he asks me where it's at, and then seems shocked that I know where it's at.
It's like, wow, there's
So-
a big guy. He probably knows it, but he's white, so he probably doesn't.
That's literally exactly it. Because every time I always go, I'm the only white person in there usually, and so it's still very entertaining. Oh god, now I want Lolo's. That sounds really fucking good.
Well, on that note,
Anyways,
yep,
yep, going to get food.
it's a good stop to like Cranky stopping the game. It's a good a place to stop. I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you, Cranky, for running this game.
Thank you,
Look-
Cranky.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Ren and Caramel, for showing up, and Sorelia.
Yay.
Yeah.
Now,
Thanks, everybody.
now next week, who can show up next week that we know can show up?
I am unknown right now.
Same.
I don't know for sure. My little sister is coming over for the weekend, so I don't know for sure if she's gonna be passed out by this time,
You
so
could-
I can play.
You could
or
ask her
I
to
need
play.
Passed
Yeah,
out.
that's not a good idea.
Uh-oh, that sounds like a story.
Well, okay, so we got a lot of maybes. We'll talk in the Discord throughout the week and see who can show up.
I'll know
yeah.
more later in the week.
Yeah.
That's,
There's
Hopefully-
easily enough for another session, I will say that, but in the meantime I will come up with more stuff and just extend it.
Yeah, hopefully we could
Yay.
continue this next week. If not, I could come up with something for Cogent. Just as a backup, or continue the mercenary campaign, depending on who shows up. We'll see. Tomorrow,
we got options.
tomorrow we're doing the fishing stream in Final Fantasy 14, which Caramel, Ren, I think I already told you about this.
Yeah.
Caramel, if you want to join us Fantasy 14, I'm thinking about running some
Nope.
events on there with my my new guild that I'm a part of. Because the guild leader, she streams from time to time, and I'm thinking I'm going to convince her to do like this long, like chocobo streams, or just like doing chocobo racing, or just gambling in the gold casino, or just
See,
going on
the
fishing
shit sounds
voyages.
awesome, but I can't get sucked into an MMO. It'll get me.
No, I'm not asking you to like just always play the game. You know, just during these special events. You don't need to hit level 30.
Now you're sounding like a drug dealer.
It's just a little taste.
Just a bit. Just.
This is
And also, it does not help that literally the first 60 levels are free.
Yeah, first 60 levels are free. You get the entire base game plus the first expansion.
Don't tempt Campbell.
Oh, fucking
But,
funny, yeah.
Yeah, guys, I will be off. I really hope that you enjoyed this part the same as like the first part.
Very much so. Thank you
Very
so
much.
much.
Thank you, Craig Pants.
I tried to
Bye.
it like to keep it consistent. To be
It
honest,
was
so
brilliant.
good.
Right.
Good.
Well, you all have a good night. I'll catch you next time, and
Take
join
care.
me in Final Fantasy 14. You'll like it. Have fun, guys. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody.